Okay, people, before we get started, I would appreciate it if you would hit that subscribe button and hit that bell to get notified. We drop new episodes of FORNEVER News every Saturday, 12 p.m. EST, and throughout the week, we re-upload those segments from that episode into smaller videos, so that way it's more easier to digest and for your viewing pleasure. So I'd appreciate it if you would hit those buttons, subscribe, bell, and yeah, we do each other a service. I don't want to waste any more of your time. Let's get into it. Now we got some great, Tony the Tiger, great!
They're great!
News that you're probably going to be jumping out of your chair for, because y'all already know we've been highly anticipating two anime that a lot of people are saying are going to be fighting for what's going to be the hottest one of this upcoming season of anime, one of which has been in a little bit of limbo, a lot of second guessing due to rumors and leaks and all sorts of stuff. But either way, we have info and official release dates, not just the year, not just the month, the actual dates for the Bleach and Chainsaw Man anime, along with a couple of pieces of info for what's to come with them. And I am gonna lie, I am massively excited. Finally, we're gonna know exactly when it's coming. Let's start off with Chainsaw Man, because according to this, it says Chainsaw Man announces October 12th premiere, which I saw October 11th a couple of other places. I'm imagining maybe in Japan it'll be October 12th, but because of the time difference over here, we'll get it October 11th. So 11th to 12th, look around, but more than likely I'm gonna guess it's actually the 11th over here, and they're just reporting that in Japan it's gonna be on the 12th. But for us, since we're like 14 hours behind Japan, we'll probably get it on the 11th. And also, we got a little piece of information that says Ryu Nakayama, the director of Jujutsu Kaisen's episodes, helms action adventure TV anime at Studio Mappa. So we have the director of Jujutsu Kaisen working on Chainsaw Man, and we got it coming October 11th, 12th, again probably the 11th, and that is freaking amazing. I ain't gonna lie, finally we know. Now you know to mark your calendars, October 11th or 12th ish, Chainsaw Man's coming, and we know we're in good hands, because there's no doubts, I don't think from anybody, that the adaptation of Jujutsu Kaisen season 1 was amazing. They did an incredible job. So the fact that we got the director from Jujutsu Kaisen, I think Studio Mappa really understands. They get that this title is extremely important to anime fans right now. This could probably be one of the most historic anime of all time, considering the fact that the fandom is as huge as if it's had an ongoing anime for like 5 years now, and it hasn't even had one episode yet. So with that being said, them doing all of this, putting the Jujutsu Kaisen director on board, means they're not playing games, and I expect nothing but 9 out of 10, 10 out of 10. I'm gonna just be honest with you. Expectations, not only from myself, but from all the people that have heard the praise, the singings of, yo, Chainsaw Man is that. It is him. Denji is him. You know what I'm saying? It better come with the heat. We cannot settle for anything less than greatness.
They're great!
Period. But yeah, mark your calendars for that one. And then, Bleach fans, after a decade plus of waiting, we finally got the announcement and a little bit of insight for it as well, for the Bleach anime return. And this one, I believe, is unanimous on the release date. It says here, Bleach 1000-Year Blood War Arc TV anime is scheduled to start broadcasting on October 10th, 2022. So the 10th and 11th, more or less, you got Bleach and Chainsaw Man. I'm not even gonna lie, this is gonna be absolutely incredible, dog. We're gonna have every freaking week back-to-back Bleach and then Chainsaw Man. Do you understand? Like, I was already hyped of, you know, hey, we're having two very awesome titles that are gonna be coming out with new anime and stuff like that. Chainsaw Man finally getting the anime, Bleach returning after a decade plus. But then we have back to back. A part of me is a little bit like stressed out of like, dog, it's gonna be a lot to talk about with both series, but at the same time, I'm just ecstatic that finally some really awesome anime is coming. I haven't been that enthusiastic about watching anime. I've been more in my manga bag for a bit now. These two is gonna restore the feeling, I have no doubt in my mind. And we also got a little bit more insight that says here, Bleach's 1000-Year Blood War TV anime opening ending have been revealed. The opening is called Scar by Kitani Tatsuya, and the ending is Saihate by Senra Rin. So we got the opening, we got the ending, and I'm not even gonna lie, fam, Bleach returning October 10th. Hopefully they do a lot of what fans have been hoping for, and what I mean by that is a lot of fans have been wanting for them to change certain aspects or add on to certain things, and I believe the creator Tite Kubo has already confirmed that some fights that weren't shown are going to be shown, some stuff is going to be extended and whatnot. So it looks like this is going to be one of the best seasons for shonen anime fans, period. I mean, this is going to be nuts. And while I got you here, I also got a little bit more insight on Chainsaw Man's anime, not in particular about that release date, but according to this, it says the Chainsaw Man world premiere stage greetings with the latest information will again be streamed on September 9th. The stream is only posting the premiere stage greeting, not the world premiere itself, but I do recall when One Punch Man's anime was coming out that there was a big leak that it came out like, you know, in September, and we didn't actually have the official release until October, so anything's possible. And I'm not gonna lie, when it comes to Chainsaw Man, one of my favorite manga of all time, as you right there, you see right there, yeah, I might actually put on my Luffy straw hat, you know what I'm saying, and get my watch on if it drops a month beforehand. I'm just saying, you never know what's possible. But yes, people, Chainsaw Man, Bleach October 10th, Chainsaw Man October 11th-ish, 12th-ish. Again, I keep seeing conflicting dates, but it's more than likely the 11th for us over here in the West. Let's go, baby. I am so pumped. This is gonna be a good time, fam. It's gonna be a good time to be an anime fan. Let's go. In case you didn't know, there's 3 Berserk films that was released a few years back. I want to say maybe like 2012-ish. They released 3 films that adapted the Golden Age arc, and despite the 2016 Berserk anime CG, the CG that was used in those films, because it was like a blend of, you get some 2D shots, and then like if it's really complex, it would throw in some 3D, and from time to time there'd be 3D even on simple scenes. But it seems as though from what we've gathered in the last episode, we talked about that Berserk is getting a essential remaster of those 3 films with updated scenes and a whole bunch of cool stuff, and we have a little bit more insight into this. And Berserk fans, it's time, baby. And also October, I can't stress enough, October, if you're an anime fan in October, baby, it's gonna be beautiful. Berserk Ogan Jidai Hen Memorial Edition. Berserk the Golden Age Arc Memorial Edition reveals a 3rd key visual. Yuta Sano, the person that did Kaiju no Komodo 3D CG, helms anime at Studio 4C in October 2022. And this key visual, I'm not even gonna lie, looks beautiful. And based on, again, what we know, they're going to be updating scenes, hopefully fixing some of the CG scenes that looked really bad. Considering technology has updated now, they can even recreate some scenes. And it makes me think too, like, if they're doing that, right, like if they're going to possibly update some of these scenes, then who knows, maybe they're creating aesthetics for something further down the road, and they're like, well, we could reuse them for some shots here in the Golden Age movies and stuff like that. You never know. I'm gonna look at it again as this is a test to see how far they could take Berserk now that, you know, it went viral and everybody's been talking about it with the unfortunate and untimely demise of the late great god of manga, Kentaro Miura. Again, I think that this is a test to see if people are rocking with Berserk to that level, and I'm hoping that this does well enough that they look at it and say, you know what, this is awesome, let's go do something else with the IP, let's make some more greatness with Berserk and give it the proper adaptation that it deserves. Or it could be that this studio, who knows, maybe the license for the Berserk anime is running out and they're like, let's do something else before we lose it, because we know somebody else is about to grab up the rights and do some crazy stuff, so let's do one last hoorah before Berserk goes off and we don't have a hold of it anymore. I don't know, but either way, I know that this key visual looks dope, and I'm really hoping that the Berserk movies now look damn near to perfection if they're going to be updating some scenes, because Berserk deserves nothing less. I'm just saying. Okay, people, next up, an update for the Bastard anime over on Netflix. In case you're unfamiliar with Bastard, it's an anime based off of a kind of relatively older manga. The manga been on hiatus for a very long time due to the author having health issues. Back in the day, it had an anime OVA set, but it never really popped, so I was kind of shocked when I saw, wait a minute, Netflix got an anime for it. But let's read. There's an update for the anime's second core. Bastard Heavy Metal Dark Fantasy second core. There was an anime PV, which looks really awesome. Dark Snyder always looking like a badass G. New episodes arrive on Netflix on September 15th. And I'll be honest with you, I've been trying to watch Bastard pretty much since it came out. Initially, I was a little distracted watching a bunch of live action stuff, but then on top of that, when I finally sat down to watch it, I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't know if it's the adaptation season or what. Like, it's alright, but I kind of expected better because I remember really loving the old anime OVAs that came out back in the day. I believe I actually have it somewhere around here. Like, I really loved that old OVA, and the Netflix anime, I don't know if it's the colors or the tone or what, it hasn't been hitting like I thought it would. And maybe I'll do a bastard review over on my main channel at some given point. If you want one of those, definitely let me know. But yeah, not the biggest fan of it, and I know this isn't a review for it per se, but just wanted to give you guys a heads up on my thoughts on Bastard thus far. Either way, new episodes coming September 15th. If I end up finishing season 1, I'll probably jump in and see what's good with, or not season 1, the first core. I'll probably check out the second core, but I'm a little iffy on it right now. Let me know if you checked out Bastard, if you've actually been interested in it, or did you like it, hate it, your thoughts on it.
I have a dream, alone in my room as I sit with the tea. Couldn't possibly think what I often see, and you don't even know how I often blink. Lights be flashing and looking at me, such a odd unique, yet I'm so unique and you're looking at me. If the walls could talk, they would probably read Bleach, and I'd probably say, bitch, get the fuck off me.